What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Emily Curl, and welcome back to my virtual studio. We have a very special interview for you today. We're joined by Grammy Award-winning artist, best-selling author, and philanthropist, Lecrae. Check it out. Hi, so glad to meet you virtually, at least. But thanks for taking the time to chat. We have lots to talk about today. But first off, how are you faring during this time? Where are you currently?
I'm at home in Atlanta.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm from Georgia originally, like just north of Atlanta.
Right on.
It's the best. I always love going home. And now you're with your son, your family?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Are you finding time to be creative, to enjoy this extra downtime and social distancing era?
You know what? I really am. It's been a lot of Nerf gun fights, and I've probably used my tools more than I have since ever. So it's been a productive time. I'm probably learning a new language before this is all over.
You're right. It's such a good time to pick that up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm excited to talk to you because you're about to come out with your new album, your 9th album, Restoration, which is crazy. 9 albums.
Crazy.
What can we expect from this new album?
This is probably the most transparent, the most honest, and it's artistically free. You know, when you've kind of ascended the hill, Grammys, #1 albums, you met every one of the celebrities you could ever imagine meeting. If I'm honest, there's almost like a sense of like, oh, this is all there is, huh? Okay, well, I might as well just be as honest and forthright as possible because there's nothing really to hide here. It's almost like Beyonce doing Lemonade. She's at the top of the top, so she's just gonna bear all and go there.
Yeah, totally. I'm curious for you because you are so open and transparent about your faith and your journey. Do you feel any added pressure when you release, a creative project of how people are going to react or then maybe see you at that point?
Yeah, that's always, I think that's going to be a struggle for as long as I create, as long as I make music, just because there's going to be all types of preconceived ideas and because you're trying to toe that line between like how raw and real can I be. But on this project, I erred on the side of vulnerability. And so I just said, hey, listen, this is me. So you got to deal with it. And hopefully it's healing for people.
I feel like for so long for you, you were known as a Christian hip hop artist. Do you still feel like that title encompasses who you are now and your music?
Yeah, at first I used to kind of rail against that and just push against that kind of title. But now I just feel like people are going to call you what they're going to call you. I think the important thing is for you to just make music that's authentic to who you are. And so if that's the category that somebody has in their mind when they listen to my music, that's fine. Maybe I'll shatter some stuff for them. But as long as they listen, that's my biggest thing. Just listen. And I'm fine with it. Right.
Cool. That's a good way to put it. And now you've collabed with some amazing artists like Ty Dolla $ign, Tori Kelly. Who are we going to see collaborations from on this new album? I know you've got a lot of them.
Yeah, man, I worked with some incredible people on this project. Most notable, John Legend. And then we got YK Osiris. I got BJ the Chicago Kid. I've got Jazzy, who is she was a part of the writer and producer of Old Town Road. And
oh wow, cool.
Yeah, so there's a handful of incredible people. I'm probably forgetting somebody, and that's major, and I just charge it to my head, not my heart. But I just have fun working with a lot of different people in the studio. And yeah.
That's awesome. And so the album comes out when? Is it still releasing in May?
It'll be out this summer. May sounds good.
But still TBD?
Yeah, still TBD. I think, Corona has thrown everybody for a loop. So It feels good to me, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that's not the only project you're working on. You're getting ready to release your second book, I am restored, how I lost my religion but found my faith. Right. Which even the title alone, I grew up super religious in Georgia, and I feel like as I've come more into adulthood, I found the same thing to be true, where maybe I didn't feel as religious, but I feel like my faith grew stronger. So I already love the title, but I'm curious for you, when we're an audience getting this book, what part of the journey are we going to meet you on? Where are we going to see you in this book?
Oh man, this is like I was saying. I've ascended the hill and I've just seen the world. You've been around the world, you've experienced different cultures, different people, and you realize your own backyard does not have is not the standard on faith, and your own backyard is very limited in some of their perspectives. And so as you broaden your horizons and you step out and you see more, you realize that God is bigger than the little box that you grew up holding him inside of. And so for me now, I'm very comfortable. I'm not against traditions. Have your traditions. You want to have the whole family over for Christmas and do those things. But traditionalism is where I kind of where it's like, oh, if it's not done this way, then we have a problem. And that to me is religion. Religion is where you're trying to earn God's love by doing all these things. And I think relationship is where you don't have to earn it. It's given to you freely. So that's where I'm at in my journey, is realizing I've been trying to earn God's love by just having my life so perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
And that's just not the way it works. So that's the freedom that I'm trying to extend to other people as well.
The freedom. I love that. Oh, I loved your motivational minute talking about this time during coronavirus, because obviously it's a weird time for everyone. But I like how you said, instead of looking at it as boredom, look at it as freedom to do all these things that maybe you didn't have time to do, which Absolutely. I thought was so cool. So, I mean, to the people out there who maybe haven't seen that video, what would you say to them about the freedom versus boredom in coronavirus time?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of our perspective initially is like, oh, I'm stuck in the house, stuck in here, instead of thinking, man, I'm free from a lot of problems. Number one, I'm free from not being sick, thank God.
Yeah.
But I'm also free to do things that I haven't had the chance to do. I'm free to talk to people that I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm free to find innovative ways to connect. I'm free to write new songs. I'm free, to learn a new language. And so it's just looking at the freedoms that you now have versus what's been taken away.
Yeah, totally. And you're also a huge mental health advocate, which is so important right now, especially. What's one thing that you do daily that you feel like centers or grounds you?
If I'm honest, it's really simple. It's working out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just when you get the blood flowing and you release endorphins, it's very healthy. And any doctor will tell you, if you're dealing with depression or anxiety, just do 30 minutes of some exercise is so helpful for you. It's training your brain in a lot of ways. It's healing and helpful for your brain. So just getting the blood flowing, just moving. And it's harder to do when you're sitting at home, so you really have to be intentional. But
I know that was the motivation I needed, because I was like, should I go today? But yeah, no, I need to. But I have two other roommates, and we've been trying to keep on the same schedule. So if they go, I go. So the accountability is important too.
Gotta do it.
I mean, you have your Nerf gun wars, so at least you're getting some other extra.
Something, right? I see people doing push-up contests, whatever it is, just make it happen. Just get it going. But that's something that I use regularly. You gotta do it, man.
Yeah, it's so important. Okay, so Lecrae, last question before I let you go. If you can send all your fans right now watching this one message during this time, what would it be?
One message during this time, I would say that as dire and crazy as all of this is, I think once you come to the realization that you can't change your circumstance, you realize you can be changed in the midst of your circumstance. And so I have lots of friends who've been incarcerated, and they realize I'm not getting out anytime soon. And so they began to say, okay, well, how can I become the best version of myself in this time period? And that's what I would say to anybody is, man, work on being a better you. Grow your relationship with God, grow your relationship with other people. become the best you can be during this time period. You can't change the circumstance, but you can be changed in the circumstance.
Dang. I'm about to write that on a sticky note and put it on my mirror.
Here we go.
That was so good. Lecrae, thank you so much. That spoke to me personally, so I know that's going to a lot of people.
Respect.
But I so appreciate your time. So excited for the new album. So excited for the new book. And hopefully we'll be seeing each other a lot more in real life maybe next time.
I look forward to it. Yeah.
Thanks, Lecrae. Enjoy the rest of your time.
All right, you too. Have a good one. Appreciate
you too. See you later. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you stream all of Lecrae's music on iHeartRadio and get ready for his upcoming album, his 9th album, Restoration, out soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.